So I did not know how to braid, but I decided to try this hairstyle because I feel like if you're going to try to start braiding, this is the good hairstyle to go to because it's just like 4 of them. That means you have less to do other than just going by one. And
so I started off by making a part from ear to ear, and then after that I went on and made a middle part, and I said from my nose. My mom told me that if you start from your nose you may end up with a straight line, so that's what I did.
I think that's straight, guys.
I got a straight line, yes. On to the next part. You want to start from the middle and then go to the side a little bit and then part from there, going down. I created sort of a V shape for the parts. So again, from the middle, go a little bit sideways and then part down. Just to make sure you have at least the same size of the part for each part.
I'm so proud of myself for this part. I have never done parts this beautiful, so yes, me. We just finished tying down the rest of these and the first rubber band already popped. So it's safe to say that we will not be using rubber bands to put this into your ponytail, but we will be using Isoplus gel, and it's almost done. But I have another one that's also almost done because why not have half used things. So when I watch people with my hair type do ponytails, they say start with applying the gel in sections so that it holds better. And they probably know what they're doing because their ponytails are usually great for some reason. See, another one just popped.
So I'm just going to keep applying the gel like I see the rest of you do. I'm not expert at this, so I'm just really just trying. Everything I see is how I do my hair. I just watch something and then try to do as they do it. So I'm trying to slick down my hair. Also, my hair, this is the most stretched it gets with African thread. So yeah, I'm slicking it down using this brush, and then after that I'm just going to tie that around. Now you could tie this with a rubber band or you could tie it with just like thread or cotton. For this first tie I still use rubber bands because for some reason I still had faith that it wouldn't break, but after a while I got sense and realized no, I need to use threads so that I don't have to do this process again. So there I go. Now I am using threads to just secure the part. Then I moved on to the next part, did the same thing. I secured it with thread, and then after that my hair shrinks really fast, especially with the gel in it. I was afraid it's going to shrink so much, so I braided it up just to make sure that it doesn't shrink as much. It was still going to, but maybe this helped, maybe it didn't, I don't know, but that's what I did. And then I went on and did the back as well. I put the middle braid and tied it a little bit higher than the other two because I just didn't want it to be so uniform. So that's what I did, and then I just braided that up as well. The white part of the gel dried up really fast, so don't worry about that.
I may have used a little too much gel, but then again, the reason why is because I was thinking if I don't use enough, maybe it won't be as sleek.
I have really short hair at the back of my neck, and I try to slick them down and just brush them up as well, but most times it doesn't go as good, so I have to come back and redo that part again. So don't worry about it for right now. You can see the hair sticking out right now. Don't worry about it, we'll fix it. So right now this is what we'll be working with.
Abuja Plus by Darling. I had this originally, but I only had 2 of these, so I went on and just bought another one. This one, I've never used this one before, so I'll be trying this one today, and I'll be mixing it with this one as well. First is the Dormy Hair Collection. This is how it comes, but I feel like it's too much, so I'm just going to remove a bit. So a little trick I saw was people using rubber bands, because I cannot braid. I cannot. Please, I'm not even going to sit here and try. So I'm going to use a rubber band, put it here like so, and then push this through, and then push this other one through like that. Okay, hold it and just have it tied. Then I'm going to use this part to attach it to my natural hair. Instead of putting it down like that, I'm going to put it on top like this. This is what I was thinking of doing. Like this. And then twist it. Twist it again, twist it again. Perfect time, like that. Okay? Unravel this.
Now I'm going to separate the hair into 3 sections, putting a little bit from each side. And I've also separated my natural hair into 3 sections as well, and put a little bit of gel on there so that it blends well. Now I'm going to hide my natural hair into the hair extension to make sure that it doesn't show, because my hair is actually not black. And it is that fussy from my ancestors, so I'm going to make sure I tag it in so it doesn't show. And then after that, I begin to braid naturally. I like this method because you don't have to care about gripping the what. It's already taken care of by the rubber band. Also, yes, the rubber band may pop, actually will pop. If you have fussy hair like mine, it will. I'm guaranteeing you that. But that doesn't mean that your hair will be undone. All of the rubber bands for me actually broke the same day, so I just went in and just picked them out, but my hair was not undone. It still stayed the same way it was. It's just that the rubber bands broke. So this braid actually ended up being a little bit too big for me, so I went back and undid it, but I'm still showing it anyway because it looks nice. It really looks nice, okay? So you have to see it, unfortunately. Anyway, so I went back and undid this braid, and what I did was put back the hair, the whole hair packed together, and then halved it, and then use half of it for one braid. So altogether I used 4 packs. And this is what it looked like when I undid it and used only half of the pack for one braid. Sorry, I meant altogether I used 2.5 packs because there were 5 braids altogether. So I left my hair this short because I don't know how to add hair, unlike the length that I've seen most people wear this hairstyle. And this is what it looks like.
This is 1 pack altogether, but I halved it. Only half of each is what I'm going to use for each braid.
So I took half the hair and then put a rubber band on it, and then I went on and just placed that on top of my hair and then place it on my hair. Alright, you want to put it on top so that it masks the hair underneath. I separated the hair again a little bit from both sides to make 3 parts. And then I also separate my natural hair into 3 parts and then apply gel on it just to make sure it blends nicely. Here I'm just showing from the back how to separate the hair again. But once you're done with that, just tuck in your natural hair into the extension to make sure it doesn't show, and just do that for all sections, and then you can begin braiding. As I've already said, I don't know how to braid, so this method made it easier for me because I cannot grip. I have tried to learn how to grip this method, that method. Which method haven't I tried? I have never managed to, so this made it so much easier because the rubber band secures the braid there for you, and you've already tied it down by doing the ponytail and slicking down the hair, so less work for you. This method is really, when I tell you that this, I didn't expect this, I wasn't expecting it, okay, but it came through. Also, I was thinking I am going to get done with this fast because the hairstyle is so, it's just like 5 braids. Was I wrong? I was very wrong. But I'm just happy that something happened because knowing me, I could have stopped halfway. But thanks to this method, I think I worked out something great. A little bit. I don't know. You will see. We will see. One thing I struggled with was tucking in the hair and then braiding it and having my natural hair stay hidden. When I tell you, like, I would feel so good about braiding the hair. I would look at the braid, it looks so good, and then I look again, I see my natural hair sitting on top of it. I was like, why? Why are you doing this to me? But I just kept doing it. I would do it, and then we do it, and then when I tell you this hair took a long time, it took a long time, okay? This was not 2 hours. 5 braids didn't take me 2 hours. That's how much I just struggle with these hairstyles. So after a while, I would braid and then go back and then just feel for my hair on top of my fingers before I go too far, because one time I finished the whole braid and then realized my hair was sticking out. It is very painful, very hurtful. It's really disappointing, is what I'm saying. When you finish a whole braid and then you just see your hair just standing there. Applying the gel on my natural hair just helped it make it a lot less bulky, but when it comes to blending the hair, it didn't help. You have to make sure that your hair is actually hidden if your hair is like mine.
simple and really quick to do, click right here and I'll see you in this video. Bye!